people. Hello, we're from SBS.
Yeah, mate.
Hello. Who's this? Good morning.
Who are you? What's that?
SBS.
Oh,
SBS.
hi.
We're making a documentary about people's lives, and we just thought you might be able to help us a little bit.
With pleasure.
Would you? That's wonderful. Can we sit down?
Oh, I'm actually at work. That's the only problem.
They won't let
filming
you.
this
It's only
right
10
now?
minutes. 10 minutes.
No, I can't actually
Really?
sort of just... What do you want to know about my life?
Everything, really. But everything you can tell us in 10 minutes.
I couldn't possibly.
You can tell us your name,
Ristin.
and you can tell us what you do.
I'm a writer.
What do you write?
I'm writing a book. I'm also working. Yeah.
So you have two jobs, like
I
most
do,
writers.
yeah.
What's
Yeah.
the book? Is it fiction?
No, absolutely non-fiction. Yeah.
Can we see your eyes, just briefly? I mean, they're fabulous glasses, by the way. Tell us about your glasses, sunglasses.
They're Jean-Paul Gaultier fakes,
Which you bought from
which
from
look
who?
real.
Who did you buy them
You
from?
get on the scratches there. See, I need a new pair.
Do you live in Sydney?
I do. I live in Elizabeth Bay.
Ah, that's a very nice area. Have you always lived there?
No,
Where did you...
I'm a Hobart girl.
Are you?
Yeah.
Is your family old Hobartians?
Yes, we're convict stock.
Are you? What was the crime?
I think he was an alcoholic. It's
Wow.
hereditary.
I think there were a lot of those on that first ship. And what else did you do for 3 months?
I think he was a womanizer and an alcoholic.
Was he? Yeah. Are you married?
No.
Speaking of womanizers.
Do I have to announce my marital status to the
No,
entire
not
country
at
of
all.
Australia? No,
Not
I'm
at
not.
all. Not at all. Are you in a relationship?
At this moment, no.
No.
I'm choosing not to be.
That's good. So you're neutral for the next question, which is,
All those gorgeous single men out there.
are there any?
No.
Could you perhaps just share with us, in sort of
Tear in my
superficial
eye.
terms,
Yeah, yes.
what it is that you would look for in a relationship, in a partner?
Just on a superficial sense.
Yes, just as a clue, just as...
Oh, just absolute honesty.
Honesty.
The truth, yeah.
Now, a lot of women say that, and a lot of relationships flounder.
But a lot of women also say that, but they also don't deliver the truth as well. They want it, but they don't give it, so...
And how do you feel about yourself on that one?
Well, I know exactly how I feel about myself.
And you're absolutely truthful?
I'm becoming
deliver.
very truthful.
Yeah? Is that helping?
Part of growing up. Now you want my age?
No. We don't care about age on this program.
No, good.
Do you care about age?
No, God, no.
How old are you?
I'm 38.
You see, she doesn't. That's
I felt
very
70
good.
when I was 15.
You're
Yes,
getting
we'll hear
younger.
about that. I had a very interesting family life. My father was blind. He was the first blind
From birth?
lawyer. No, from about five years, yeah.
And he was the first blind lawyer
In Australia, yeah.
Fascinating.
He was.
Did you?
I had an unusual family life. I was born into a Quaker household.
And your mother?
What about my mother?
Tell us a bit about her. What did
She
she
was
have
a Quaker.
Yeah.
She spent a lot of time rescuing refugees from desperate situations. Yeah, they're both dead now.
Are they?
Yeah.
Do you remember them fondly? Did you have a?
I don't want to answer that question. No.
You can't tell us about the book. It's secret.
It's
Okay.
not secret, but it's going to be quite public.
Can you give us an idea of when it will be out?
Hopefully, beginning of 96 or the end of 95.
You live in
Elizabeth Bay.
in a flat house?
In an apartment,
In an
yes.
apartment.
Yeah. My 2 goldfish.
You have 2 goldfish?
Yes.
They're your pets? Or
They
your
are my only pets.
family?
And the cockroaches. They're my family.
I suspect you've got names for the goldfish.
I do. Well, I did have names for the goldfish, but they died.
Oh.
So I've got 2 new names now.
New goldfish.
Agro and Turbo died. I'm not desperate for anything at all. 2 minutes.
Not desperate, no.
No.
But it
Oh
would be
gosh,
nice.
no.
Yeah.
It would be a lovely,
Found an honest man.
a true person with a warped sense of humour who likes goldfish.
Well, we'll see what we can do about that.
Great.
Llegó Guatusi, el hombre más guapo de La Habana. Guatusi, ¿qué quieres? Oye, me dicen que tú eres guapo. A mí, todo me tiene miedo. No me digas que a ti te tienen miedo porque yo sé que me bajo con cualquiera. Más grande que yo no hay ninguno. Vamos a bajarnos. Cuando quieras. Nos bajamos, Guatusi. Nos bebemos la sangre aquí ahora mismo. ¿Qué es lo que pasa?
What do you do?
Do concrete cutting.
What does that involve? What do you do? Noisy business.
Yeah, noisy business.
Yeah.
The hand saw, 110cc ground saw machine. We rip up all the curbs. I've been working for 6 years.
Yeah?
Yeah, since I left grade 10.
Doing this or doing other things?
I'm doing other things. I worked at Charters Towers for 2 years, mustering cattle on the cattle property.
Was that fun?
Yeah, it was fun, riding radio and so forth up there. Yeah, it's great.
And is that something that you can only do for a certain period of time?
Yes, it is. I only did it for 2 years. Then I worked in Service Paradise doing nightclub work for 2 years as well. Dad's a sergeant. He's doing Operation Drag at the moment. And he's
In the army?
No, police force.
Police force.
He's been in the force, I would say, close to 25 years.
Not only in Queensland, all over the country, police have a bit of a cloud over their profession these days. Does that ever affect you? Do people think you're a
not really.
cop's son?
No. It doesn't worry me. It doesn't matter what people... If people can't accept you for what you do and what your parents do, they're not worth knowing.
And what about your mum?
She's just does the housework, does the cooking.
What's she like? When does she get mad at you?
When I don't come home overnight. Come home from work, where you going, Steve? Oh, going out. Where you going? Out. When you be home? Don't know.
Sounds fairly typical, though.
Yes, yeah. It's just worry, of course.
Yeah. Tell us a bit about life here. I mean, when you say you go out at night, where do you go?
Service Paradise,
right,
or Broadbeach, which is Coco's.
And what's it like?
It's good. It's good. A lot of drunks running around, but you don't think you know. So my mum only go out to meet the women, you could say. Yeah. Socialise.
And have you met any?
Yes.
Recently?
Yes.
That you can tell us about?
Oh, no, I'd rather keep that to myself, actually.
Do you have a girlfriend?
Kind of.
Yeah, kind of.
Depends which one she's talking about.
All right. Well,
I've got one.
Does your girlfriend think she's your girlfriend?
I don't know. I wouldn't really know, really. Yeah. Not yet, anyway.
You're too young to be looking for a wife, right?
Yes, way too young. So I do modern, kind of calendar competitions on the Gold Coast. Yes.
What's that?
Mr. Calendar of Australia, you could say. Yeah. And at the moment, I won Mr. May on the Gold Coast. And
you are Mr. May?
Yes, I am Mr. May.
You mean we're talking to Mr. May on the Gold Coast?
Yes, you are talking Mr. May. Yes.
And what won this title for you? Was it?
It goes on personality, looks, choreograph for dancing. I dance as well.
Does being Mr. May mean that you get to meet girls easier?
Yes, a lot. Yes, it does. It helps. It's a bit of a head start against all the other people, you could say. Yeah.
So you've got a bigger field to choose from.
Yes, exactly.
Well, what would you say is your, apart from being Mr. May, of course, apart from your pleasant personality, what is it that you would offer a girl? What is it that you...
What would I offer?
Why would they go out with you? Why would
Down to earth, outgoing. I like partying, I like going to the movies, I like going to the beach. The typical Australian girl loves that. Loves going to the beach on the weekends, likes going to the movies during the week, sitting at home watching videos and so forth like that. But if a girl's into drugs, I'll say no. I've never touched drugs, never done drugs. I'm totally against drugs.
Well, is that something to do with being a policeman's son?
Yes, yes.
Well,
I know right from wrong, you could say about it.
Yeah,
I just saw my friends doing it. What are you doing that for? You know, you're ruining your body. You know, like you only get one, so you might as well look after it.
Yeah. Now, show us where you're working.
Where I'm working?
Yeah.
Straight up these stairs here. I'll show you. This is the gear that I use.
All right.
That's called the hand saw. It's 110cc. It's 16-inch blade. You have to be very careful of that. If it grabs, that blade's getting a bit worn at the moment. If it grabs, it'll slip, especially when you're working sideways. If you're ever cutting like that, up on the wall like that, it can slip out and go like that. You have to be very careful because when it slips, it'll cut around and cut your neck off. We have to fill all this back in today and get it done. Probably be here the rest of the day doing this.
And then what? Where are you going tonight?
Probably to the movies.
What are you going to see?
I'm not sure. I'm going with a friend of mine.
A lady?
Yes, a lady. Estelle, her name is. Estelle.
To be or not to be? That is the question.
What's the golden rule of your
Well,
life?
don't be prejudiced about things.
Just smile. Whatever happens, always smile. Always.
Be cool.
You've only got one run around the track. It's not a dress rehearsal. You're on. Go for it.
Sure, you have a few words of wisdom for a poor television crew looking for a story? Wisdom about life and things like that? Is there a
in French or English?
What do you think? What do you think?
No speak English.
We're French.
Ah, vous êtes française?
Oui.
Ah, bon.
De Paris.
Bon. Tell us about your friends from Paris.
Well, they're a retired couple with their granddaughter who came to visit a cousin. And we've just been on the Captain Cook cruise, which we enjoyed very much, didn't you?
Yes, very
You can
much,
talk
yes.
English, you talk.
No, but you are supposed to talk for me. My granddaughter,
She
she speaks a good English.
I mean
Good
English?
English, yes.
Yes, yes.
You can ask her something, she might answer you.
All right.
If you don't talk too fast.
All right, I'll speak in my normal, slow manner. What is your name?
Sarah.
Sarah. She speaks very good English.
Yes, thanks a lot.
What do you do?
I'm retired now.
From what?
We were in the garment business in France.
What business?
Garment business.
Oh,
We
fashion.
manufacture fashion, yeah.
Oh, right. Only for women or men too?
Women, mostly women.
Yes, that's more lucrative. Women change their clothes more often.
Yes, of course. And when you look in my wife's place, I have not much room for myself, just a tiny place, and she always buys something. Well, I think thanks to women, the business is going on.
Yes.
They even buy what they don't need, you know.
But us, we men, we forgive them that because
Yes.
we like to look at them.
Of course, and I would say that when women stop buying something, that means that they are very sick. So we prefer them to buy.
Can I ask your wife a question about you?
You can ask a question. She's not. Maybe she will not answer.
En français.
En français.
Votre mari
Oui.
est-il difficile?
À vivre?
He's difficult to live with.
Yes, yes.
Why? He seems
Very
such a...
difficult.
Yes?
Yes, very difficult.
But he's a very pleasant, intelligent...
Yes, yes.
You say yes.
Yes. Why is he difficult? Does he get angry? You don't get angry.
Qui change beaucoup d'avis.
Change sometime her things.
Yes, I tell you why I am difficult to live with, because I do not always agree with what she wants from me.
De quoi?
I see. He doesn't... You have to tell her in French. What am I translating?
You go, and you speak a very good French.
Il n'est pas agréable toujours avec vous.
Des fois.
He always sleeps, so it's not a problem.
He always sleeps?
Yeah.
You like sleeping?
De quoi?
How do you know that? Il dort toujours.
Oui.
Il dit vous aimez dormir.
Oui.
What else do you like? Wine?
Yes, I suppose. But I have noticed that you have very good wine over here, too.
Yes, wine, cheese. Yeah.
Cheese, sheep.
Sheep.
A lot of
yes,
sheep.
Yeah. But I don't like sheep as much as I like wine.
But I tell you, I don't like sheep at all.
Yeah.
But you have good wool from them,
Yes,
and
yes, yeah. And can I ask now? I'm asking him about you. Is your wife a wonderful person?
Oh yes, a wonderful person. I want to have no trouble with her.
No.
No, she's and in fact she is. In fact she is.
How many children have you had?
2 daughters.
2 daughters. What do you like most? What is your favorite thing to do?
You're asking me a quite hard question. Well, just to go. I'll tell you, to ride on a bicycle.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like it very much because and drive a car quite fast.
Very professional.
Just when the cops don't pick me up. See, but they did pick me up.
Did they?
In France, not here.
Yes.
Here, I'm afraid to drive a car because with your system, your left-hand side system,
It's difficult.
you should change it someday.
Yes, we should.
Someday.
Yeah.
What are you guys filming for?
Front Up series on SBS.
All right.
Yeah, we just
Front
did-
up.
Front Up.
You are being very frontal. See ya.
Are you a good driver? Medium driver?
I'm a terrible driver. I haven't even got my seatbelt on. Thank you for warning me.
You're welcome.
Oh.
Hey,
Hi.
whereabouts are you going? Where are you heading?
Airport.
You going flying away? Where to?
Perth. Bye.
Good luck. Morning. How are you?
What
Are
are you
you?
up to?
Well, what are we doing? We're going to ask you the questions.
Okay, fine. What do you want to ask?
Are you going to work?
No, shopping.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
You like
I
shopping?
like spending money.
Yeah. What are you going to buy? You've already bought something.
Yes. I'm going to buy a suit.
Oh, is that for work?
Yeah.
What is the job?
Modelling.
Modelling?
So, yes.
But I thought they provided the clothes for
They
models.
do, but sometimes you have to go to a casting and they want you to look older or like an office worker or something.
Can we look at the colour of your eyes?
No, they're red. They're brown.
Why are they red? Why
No,
do you think
I don't
they're
know.
red?
I sleep enough. It shouldn't be red, as far as I know. But
Have you always done modelling?
yes, I have. Quite a while.
How did you?
About 8 years.
How did you get started?
I did a course, a deportment course.
Where?
And in Brisbane, June Daly Watkins it was.
Yeah.
And I got into it from that. I also do makeup, so.
What do you mean?
My husband's a photographer, and I got into doing makeup about 5 years ago, and I'll get into that after I finish modelling.
So he's a freelance photographer?
Yes.
Which is probably how you met.
No.
It wasn't?
No.
Even though you work in the same area?
Yeah, no.
How did you meet then?
His flatmate was going out with my flatmate, basically. So.
Wasn't a blind date, was it?
No. No, I didn't like him at first anyway, so.
You didn't?
No.
Why not?
Oh, he was a bit of a sleaze bag. No, I can't say
You've
that.
fixed that, have you?
I hope so.
You've
By
changed
now,
him.
yes, I
Yeah.
think he's changed.
How long have you been married?
About 3 years. 3 to 4 years.
It was a full-time job fixing him up for 3 years?
Yeah, I've known him for a lot longer than that.
Oh,
so
have you?
yeah, about 8 years or 10. I've lost track now.
Lost track?
Yes.
Ah. What made you decide to get married?
I don't know. Something to do, I guess.
It's only for one day.
Everybody kept on saying, when are you getting married? When are you getting married? So we thought we'll get married. Because we didn't want to at first, but I don't
So
think.
it's working well.
Yes. We get along well.
But always? I mean, is it always wonderful and...
Oh, maybe for about a day every now and then we get a bit stroppy, but otherwise it's all right.
What
He
is
doesn't
it that
hold a
makes
grudge.
you angry about what he does? Does he leave his clothes scattered all over the
Yeah,
floor?
he's a bit messy, and
Is
I'm a
he?
neat person, so yeah, you got it
That
right.
would be
I
a
think.
clash.
That would be the main thing, I think.
Uh-huh. And what about you? What do you do that annoys him?
I leave my tissues everywhere, in clothes when I wash them especially.
Oh.
He doesn't like that.
Well, he doesn't like bits of Kleenex all over his
no,
jeans.
It's not a good look.
Yeah.
But otherwise it's all right, I think.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Right. Have you talked about things like having children in detail, like when you might have them?
Yeah, not specifically,
Not
but year by year.
Uh-huh. And is there a plan?
Oh, we try to keep to the plan. We've got to pay off a few more bills first, and then we'll think about it.
So I guess you haven't got as far as choosing names yet.
Oh, we've been thinking about names over the years, actually.
you?
We've written them all down. So
Have you?
Yeah, the ones we like.
What's at the top of the list for the boys?
For the boys. Oh, haven't really been thinking more about the girls,
Have you?
actually.
What's top of the list for girls?
Layla.
How'd you spell that?
Layla.
Uh-huh.
I think.
Nothing to do with Eric Clapton's song.
Yes, I like that name. Where did you get that one from? Never heard that before.
Just think about it.
Can you dig that?
This shop has to be specialty. It has to be personally go over there and then look for the best of arts from the artists and then collect them, like our own personal collection.
I
Then
see.
put it on public display. Come from many countries.
Yeah.
Like a country like Thailand, right? Burma, China, Indonesia, Africa, Egypt, everywhere. That is from Burma. It's hand painted by artists in Burma.
And so you...
With the Indian and Hindu and Buddhist culture. I come from a country called Malaysia, from Penang. Yeah.
Right. How long have you been here?
In this country? Oh, long, donkey years, they call
Donkey's
it, 25 years.
Yeah. And what brought you to Australia?
What brought me here? Well, I just came here as a student, actually.
Yeah?
Yeah, and then I studied finishing university. I just do some business.
And you liked it here?
Well, it's quite nice,
Yeah.
yes, yes.
Do you do anything yourself? Do you make anything yourself?
I used to,
Yes.
but now I'm too busy to do it now.
What did you
So-
used to make?
Oh, I used to paint and I used to do picture framing myself. Yeah, I'm an artist too.
Yeah.
At the same time, this provides a lot of job for the poor family who need a living too for foreign exchange earnings. So I go to the village and then help the family to have an income. So I import this thing for that purpose as well.
So you do actually go into the villages where these
Yes.
things are made? You don't buy them from a wholesaler in the
No,
capital
not really.
city?
It's not. They don't earn too much money. It's
No.
better to buy from the poor artist.
And you know them personally now?
Yes, yes. I have a group of artists in the different. They're all family. They're all farmers. They're all poor people.
Right.
In the backyard. Most of them are in the backyard factory. 3 men here. This is the center of culture and value and Chinese culture. And of course, American and Australian, they all love the same thing because in our lifetime, we need 3 things. We want to achieve good health and a long life on the right, called longevity. We want to be successful and become somebody on high position, full of power, authority in the middle. We also want to be rich, full of money and property, prosperity on the left.
And how much are the 3 powers?
It's only $160.
For the set?
Yeah, for the whole set.